The person yelling at you in traffic probably isn't angry at you. You are just the safest place for their anger to land. Think about it. A traffic jam, a slow vehicle, a wrong turn, and suddenly shouting, honking, abuse over something small, almost insignificant. So the real question is why here? Why now? Why you? Because traffic isn't the cause, it's the outlet. Most frustration doesn't begin on the road. It begins much earlier, at work where you couldn't speak up, at home where you felt unheard, in money problems you can't fix overnight, in expectations you are quietly failing. All of that builds up, and then comes traffic. Traffic is anonymous, no relationship, no history, no consequences. You don't know the person, they don't know you, and you'll probably never meet again, which makes it the perfect place for frustration to spill. Here's the uncomfortable truth: people rarely release anger where it's born, they release it where it feels safest. They don't shout at their boss, they don't fight the system, they don't confront the real source of stress. Instead, they look for an easier route, someone who won't affect their life tomorrow. Anger travels downhill, from powerful to powerless, from familiar to anonymous, from risky to safe. That's why the yelling isn't logical, it's emotional. It's not about what just happened, it's about everything that happened before. And this doesn't excuse the behavior. Understanding someone's anger does not mean accepting it, but it changes how we see it. Because once you realize this, you stop personalizing it. And sometimes you start wondering what kind of day must they be having to be yelling like this? What pressure are they carrying that has nowhere else to go? What frustration spilled over into this moment? You don't know their story, but you can acknowledge that it exists. And in that pause, instead of reacting with more anger, you choose compassion. Not for them alone, for yourself. Because forgiveness in moments like these isn't about letting someone off the hook. It's about refusing to carry someone else's unresolved pain forward. And this behavior isn't limited to traffic. We see it everywhere, in queues, in workplaces, in homes, online. The situation changes, the tone changes, but the pattern doesn't. It's still frustration looking for the safest place to land. And even there, we have a choice. We can meet anger with anger, or we can pause and ask, what might this person be going through that has nothing to do with me? Again, this doesn't excuse the behavior, but it allows us to respond without becoming part of the same cycle. Because compassion in moments like these isn't weakness, it's awareness. Most rage is misdelivered. You weren't the problem, you were the outlet. So the next time someone loses it on the road or anywhere else, pause, not to justify it, not to absorb it, but to recognize it that anger didn't start with you. You just happened to be there. And maybe the real question isn't why are people so angry? It's why do so many people have nowhere safe to take their anger to begin with? That's the flip. This made you think. Like the video, share it with someone, and subscribe until we flip the lens again. Thank you.